Shocking facts about the history of coffee. Coffee is one of the world's most popular drinks. 62% of American adults consume coffee every day, drinking about 400 million cups daily. And why shouldn't we? Coffee makes us active, and it has many other health benefits as well. The nutritional value of coffee is immense, there is no doubt about it. You have been drinking it since childhood, but do you know the history of coffee? Who invented coffee? Where does coffee come from? If you didn't, don't worry, because in this video, we are going to tell you shocking facts about the history of coffee. Coffee is the second most consumed drink in the world, and it is also an interesting subject historically and culturally. Before we tell you the origin of coffee, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you won't miss any of the amazing future videos. So let's reveal some amazing and shocking things. Number 1. Coffee may be discovered by excited goats. Yes, you heard it right. According to the National Coffee Association, coffee is said to be discovered by an Ethiopian farmer in the 9th century who noticed that his goats get energetic after eating a particular type of cherry from a tree. He told the head of the town about this, and the head came up with the idea of drying and boiling the berries to make beverages. This is how the legend goes, but as it's said to have happened in the 9th century, it's likely to be fictitious. Anyhow, the first credible evidence of knowledge of the coffee tree came up in the middle of the 15th century by Ahmed al-Ghaffar in Yemen. It was in Arabia that coffee beans were first roasted and brewed, in the same way to how it is prepared nowadays. Number 2. It was brewed by a saint. Another story has us believe that coffee was first discovered by a saint called Sheikh Omar from Macha, who was famous for his ability to cure the sick through prayer. He lived in a desert cave, and one day, feeling hungry, he chewed some berries but found it bitter. He roasted them, but this only made them hard. In the end, he tried boiling them, which, as a result, came up in brown fragrant liquid which gave him exceptional energy and allowed him to stay awake for days. Well, now for some people the word days might be an exaggeration, but considering it was the purest form of coffee the saint brewed, it's possible. Does a cup of coffee also make you stay awake and energetic? Take a moment and share with us in the comments below. Number 3. Coffee was called vine of Araby. In the 16th century, coffee was served as the beverage of choice in Syria, Turkey, and Egypt. Its reputation increased as the vine of Araby by the thousands of worshippers visiting the holy city of Mecca each year from all over the world. Yemeni merchants took coffee home and began to grow it for themselves. The popularity of coffee spread from the Middle East to European countries through the Balkans and Italy, east to Indonesia, and then went to America. Do your friends know that coffee is also called the vine of Araby? Well, let's give the old name of coffee a new life. If you agree with us, type vine of Araby in the comments below. Number 4. Coffee forged social revolution. Coffee drinking spread rapidly among Arabs and gave rise to a new social and cultural entity called coffee house. These coffee houses became popular and were the place to go to socialize. They became meeting places where men of learning gathered together to play chess, listen to music, discuss the news of the day and politics. Coffee houses were also known as the School of Wisdom, the place where you went if you wanted to know what was going on in the world. And this is how coffee forged a social revolution, bringing people close to one another. Number 5. It was believed that coffee is sinful. Like alcohol, coffee has a long history of prohibitions and religious disquiets. It was banned in Mecca in 1511 by the governor, who was afraid that coffee would foster opposition to his rule by bringing men together and allowing them to discuss his rulings. Coffee was banned and declared sinful for the next 13 years until the ban was finally released by the order of the Sultan. Number 6. Coffee houses became the first internet. As coffee houses were the place where all people gathered to drink, play, and listen to music. Due to discussion on every topic, for many literate men, coffee houses were the newspaper and source of information, just like the internet today. England's first coffee house was built in 1650, and that building is still present and is now called the Grand Café. By 1675, there were more than 300 coffee houses in England alone, all of which were the sources of information for the men who want to take it. So, these were all the shocking facts about the history of coffee. Tell us in the comments section which fact you liked the most. Like this video and share it with your friends too. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you won't miss any of the amazing future videos. You can also watch our other videos suggested just for you.